Finally, the day has come where we are seeing the legendary Salman Khan in a much more character driven performance and role after something like Radhe, which all of us were very upset with, and we wanted much more from this superstar. This is Antim, the Final Truth remake of Mulshi Pattern, directed by Mahesh Manjrekar and primarily starring Aayush Sharma. Salman Khan, I would say, has a similar length or similar style of a supporting character as Shah Rukh Khan in Dear Zindagi. It's it's there, but it's not there enough. It's sort of strictly a supporting character. I will not go so far to say that it is an extended cameo because that just does not sound right. This is a strong second character in the movie. However, the movie is definitely based on the character of Ayush Sharma and his journey, his emotions, his relationships, his ups and downs. It's all about him. So, first of all, commendable choice of movie and role by Salman Khan that he gave the opportunity to someone else to do the main role while he stepped back into a purely supporting role. And given that choice, he gave a solid performance and did not sort of ask for much from the movie. We have heard that initially they wanted songs, heroine, etc. for Salman Khan, and he himself thought that that is required. But as the movie was short, he decided to say no to all of that, and he said we don't need this anymore. And so that is very mature decision making and something we have been expecting from and hoping that Salman Khan balances out his commercial entertainers with such content as well, because some of us want to see him in such amazing performances as well. Extremely mature performance by Salman Khan, extremely relaxed, extremely comfortable. You can see that instead of being the action star that has to get a grand entry, that has to get those action sequences, that song, dance to establish or make sure that he's representing as a star, I think in this film, without doing all of that and by proving his comfort level in even in a supporting character and being so comfortable with his stardom and his powerful screen presence, he has proven that he doesn't need those elements to still be the biggest star here. So that is excellent decision making, excellent performance, and excellent a learning lesson for everyone that all stars don't need to do the same thing and establish their stardom in the movie. These kind of things work as well. And again, we have seen that in Dear Zindagi, which is the most loved performance of Shah Rukh Khan in recent times, because they are at an age and stage where this mature performances and characters suit them a lot. So absolutely mind blown and happy with this outcome of this performance and choice by Salman Khan. That being said, the movie is carried by Aayush Sharma's character and he does a very fantastic role. He's proven that he's here to act, he's proven that he's here to perform, he's proven that he's here for content, he's proven that he doesn't care about his image and all of that. He is here to be true to the character and give good performances, and that comes through. And he has done a splendid job, almost reminding us of someone like a Sanjay Dutt in Vastav and things like that, where there is a family dynamic that goes wrong. He rises up to gangsterism and all he wants is some love and support and he's feeling lonely. Definitely pulses of Vastav in this movie, and especially with the same director Mahesh Manjrekar, there are some scenes that will really remind you of Vastav. But nevertheless, a great performance by Aayush Sharma. It was wonderful to watch him. There's many good supporting characters like Upendra Limaye, Jisshu Sengupta, Sachin Khedekar, and many more, and Sayaji Shinde. All of these give very pleasant support. I feel like I've missed watching some of these actors in Hindi cinema regularly, and it is nice to see them giving such very enjoyable performances, lending credible support in this film. The story, because it's a remake of Mulshi Pattern, is definitely a content driven movie that keeps you gripped from start to finish. Very thrilling, very enthralling, very energetic movie, and it's a good kind of commercial entertainer, good kind of a masala film. So very enjoyable film altogether. Now I've heard that Mulshi Pattern was more based on the aspects of land grabbing and those technicalities and how the emotions of the farmers are affected, and going into some of those details and statistics and exploring that area, which definitely was not done here. In this movie, even if the characters were not land grabbing and doing something else, it wouldn't matter because the focus is so much on Aayush Sharma's character and his personal journey. So I would have also hoped that they explored those areas more, such as land grabbing, what happens to the farmers, the plight, the real estate development, all of that. But even though they didn't do that, I think it is a fair film. So the hopes were not that high after Suryavanshi, which I have reviewed on my channel, after Radhe from Salman Khan, which I've reviewed on my channel. It's been very difficult to hope for something good in terms of commercial cinema. But there was one ray of hope that Mahesh Manjrekar, Salman Khan come together and remake Mulshi Pattern in a very fair and comparable way. And I think they have definitely achieved that. And again, the biggest delight and surprise here is the choice taken by Salman Khan to do such a film. I guarantee you will be surprised at the end of the movie and after the movie as to how he must have made this choice, how he must have dealt with this performance, and how he, was so confident to do such a supporting cast in this Aayush Sharma driven film. Kudos to the entire team. I'm actually very happy about this movie and everything about it. I'm going with 3.5 stars for Antim, the final truth. I hope you like this review. Keep subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. Like this video, comment your thoughts on Antim and Mulshi Pattern. Watch the other videos if you have missed it, including the review of Dhamaka. Share this video. Take care of yourselves and keep watching for much more.